strong plan that will serve as the foundation for your communication campaign. It's so important to plan, because planning is vital for any management function, and PR is no different. As General MacArthur said, "Without a plan, you're just a tourist." So let's discuss how you should structure your plan and not be a tourist. In order to do this, we will follow the 6-point PR planning model that has been defined by Jeffkins in 1998 and adapted with one additional point for Breckenridge. These are the 7 important points of your plan. You should use that as a guideline to build your company's PR effort, and this is what you will use to create the PR campaign for the launch of the Oxygen Hotel. Let me guide you through the planning process. Appreciation of the situation. Before you start planning anything, you should have to first understand the background of the situation and lay the groundwork for why you're developing a plan to begin with. Your situation analysis will uncover major issues or challenges that you face with your communication program. You will also identify the image that the company has with various publics, and finally share the mission statement, value proposition, and values of the company. Number 2, definition of the objectives. Whenever you are creating any plan, you always have to start with what you want to achieve with it first. This means setting specific and measurable objectives. Otherwise, your plan will lack purpose and your tactics will be unfocused. You need to remember that objectives dictate what you will do in the rest of your plan, not the opposite. This is why it is so important to start with a clear objective in mind. Number 3, overall message statement. The plan has a message statement that captures the overall idea of your plan. It's your major ideas or overall theme. This piece of the plan outlines what you're trying to convey in the form of an important messages that will help to create the outcomes that you're looking to achieve. Number 4, definition of publics. Your plan will break down audiences into segments. Then you will need to prioritize how important it is to build a relationship with which public. You can think about them as target markets as well, if your PR plan is more focused on a promotional effort. Here, you'll be trying to understand the interests from these different groups of people and know what will move them into some form of action. Number 5, selection of media and techniques. This section covers what will actually happen when you roll out what you program and how you're going to achieve your expected objectives. This is the fun part. You have to outline the details of the launch, from what messaging you're using in the media vehicles to the communication tactics, and what monitoring services need to be put in place to evaluate program success. This is the visible section of your plan where things will actually happen, and this is where you will communicate directly with your chosen publics. Let's talk money. The budget is a big part of your planning. Don't let those hidden costs creep up on you. You should outline carefully every line item of your plan that has a price tag, from the media services, video production, post-production, content creation, design fees, event logistics, services, and so on and so on. Today, you also have to plan for the cost of technology, especially if you're using paid services like monitoring software, and you also might be using paid media, such as Facebook ads, for example. Number 7, assessment of results. This is the final piece of your plan, but probably the most important. If you're not measuring, then why bother implementing your program? Monitoring must be set in advance, and you have to know how you're measuring and what you're benchmarking against to illustrate true success. And when you assess your result, it's important to go back to your objective to see whether you've achieved it. Let your PR plan guide you. The more details you can put into your plan, the better the outcome will be. When preparing for your PR program for the Oxygen Hotel, you will have to follow this exact same structure in both your presentation and in your report.